Welcome, everybody. This is D. Durrell with D. Durrell Life Solutions. Appreciate everybody for coming in today. This is the finale of the Black Mother and Black Son series. I hope you all enjoyed the series. You definitely can put it in your rotation for review. I'm definitely going to have it in my playlist, focusing on the things I decided to revisit this issue. I talked about part one and about it. I talked about what a son's being taught, the socialization aspect of it, the psychosocial stressors that a young black male has to endure, the unfair advantage of not having a father in the household. It is not his fault. It is the fault of other black men. So I want other people to really understand this is not to repudiate the issues, the lack thereof of black women. Part of this is because there's a large percentage of black fathers that don't know their children. And the children have never met them and saw them before in their life. There is no replacement for that. No matter how feminine, how masculine a woman pretends to be, and the effort that she puts to do that, you cannot replace a man. Just like women cannot be replaced by men. A man saying, I'm the mother and the father. That does nothing for the children. Being the best parent, mother or father, is what should be a focus. Today, the last part of the series, I want to focus on displacement. The word displacement is one of, at least I would say, about 12 to 16, 12 types of defense mechanisms. It's a defense mechanism. Okay? Defense mechanisms. It's about 12. Defense mechanisms simply are psychoanalytic in nature. And it comes from a state of anxiety for us, thoughts and feelings that produce internal conflicts, internal stressors, irrational thought, irrational behaviors. Displacement in the home can be very dangerous and very critical in the mother taking out her complaints and issues of life and victimizing her son verbally or even physically and emotionally because they are unable to confront those who are causing the distress and pain or suffering or whatever issues that she's dealing with in life. They're unable to confront those people. So they take it out on their sons. And in many issues, undoubtedly, and I've seen this countless times through the confines of social media, not only YouTube, but others, in which there's testimonials of black men discussing how they were mistreated by their mother out of anger for their father. Displacement is the state, again, of your inability to confront those who have caused issues, stress, pain within you, caused other issues that affect you negatively. You don't take it out on the person who actually did the act of affecting you. You take it out on your children, your son, your daughters. You're mad at the dad. Your anger at the dad, you take it out on the son. And I've talked about this constantly throughout each video. You're no good just like your goddamn daddy. You know how powerful that statement is to a young boy, 4 or 5 years old? You're selfish like your dad. You're a liar just like your dad. You're evil just like your dad. Black women spank children that may have said or did something that reminded them of something else that they experienced, unable to take it out on those persons, to take it out on their children. Many parents, even myself, others have been perpetrators of carrying out displacement behaviors one way or the other. One way or another. Whether it's verbally, emotionally, restricting their children, physically abusing the children. Physically, you can say abuse, but it could be considered abuse, or physically manipulating the children in a way, because they're frustrated at life. They're frustrated at their boss. They're frustrated at their boyfriend, husband. What that you can be married and still carry out displacement towards your children. Your professor, your mother, father, brother, unable to deal with that situation, you take it out on children. You know how many children have been emotionally battered because the inability of mothers to departmentalize the fact that their children have no stake in the game in causing them whatever grief or suffering that they are experiencing. They have nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. But in a state of stress, state of high anxiety, a child may say something or produce a behavior that reminds them of what they had to deal with, and they lash out at them undeservingly. This is what displacement is. Very simple. It is a very common defense mechanism. Understanding that this is a defense mechanism because defense mechanisms are an inability to deal with certain levels of anxiety and stress. It's irrational. You're avoiding or inability to deal with and confront certain issues. So you find ways psychologically to mask it, to not deal with it. You find ways to not heal from it or approach things. So you take it out and you use ways to divert away from it. When we're talking about the psychoanalytical theory of Sigmund Freud, this was basically anxiety driven. Thoughts and feelings that one is unable to deal with. It's just the facts. Now, people subconsciously do these things without even knowing that they're doing it. or sometimes they unconsciously do it and unaware. But this is a highly practiced defense mechanism to defend yourself from other issues that you cannot confront. This is one of the worst practices of parenting that any mother, no matter what race, could engage in. A lot of black sons hate their mothers because of years of dealing with displacement. And you know what happens? They grow up and they utilize that same behavior that they endured towards another woman or their own children. Most perpetrators were once victims. Again, this is not just to me to basically criticize black women, because this would not occur at the level that it has if there was a presence of black men responsibly taking care of their children. This would be minimized greatly. So, guys, appreciate you for coming in today. Just wanted to end this live stream, end this video. I'm sorry. This was a 6-part series. I hope you all enjoyed my series on black mothers and black sons. It was fun discussing these issues. I will continue to do from time to time series like this that people can learn from. Appreciate you for coming by. This is D. Durrell with D. Durrell Life Solutions. Have a great day.